Hi guys, come on in. Welcome back to Simply Charlease, where new crafters like to hang out. All right, we're going to make one more Valentine themed soap before Valentine's Day gets here, okay? We're going to use the little tiny hearts again, and I'm going to use this oval mold, all right? The person that I'm making this soap for has a problem with fragrances, so this is not going to have any fragrance in it. Now, when I went to look to pull my supplies together, I discovered that I had less than 5 ounces of clear glycerin soap. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to make her 2 soaps. This is a gift. Yeah, between this will be the over pour, and with the embeds, hopefully I'll be able to get 2 soaps out of this. If not, I'll just do something else. What I did was I went and I looked. I'm always encouraging you not to throw things away, but to save them. And so I found these red, because I want red hearts this time. Let me show you what. These were embeds that I used during Christmas. And I had some left over, and so I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I labeled it no fragrance, which is great. So I'm going to melt these down, and I'm going to make them into those little tiny hearts, okay? And the same thing with the white. I'm going to be using that as a backer. I had these also had the label no fragrance, so I pulled those out. So I had a little snowman, there's a heart, and there's this flower. Okay, I'm going to chop these up and melt those down too. And like I said, the over pour is going to be this clear glycerin. So the first thing that we're going to do is to melt down the red so that we can prepare our red hearts. I'll be back. All right, crafters, I melted that little bit of red. I melted it down, and like I said, I'm not going to add any fragrance to it. We're going to make our tiny hearts with that. And I'm going to use a pipette because I discovered that it works pretty well. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah. All right. How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful sunshiny morning here, but we're supposed to get some cloud and rain. So I don't know if I'm gonna go outside and walk today or not. I got some things I need to get done in the house. Yeah, I'm really feeling this these pipettes, and the link to these pipettes is in my description. Okay, so you can get these pipettes, and they come like, I think it was like 200 in the bag that they come in. Yeah. And sometimes I'm finding that I can even reuse them. Sometimes if you wait too long, you can't get that soap out, but yeah. As a matter of fact, I think this one that I'm using now is one that I used before, and I was able to clean it up. You know, you just put it in some warm water and let that soap get soft, and then you just push it out. And if you can't get it cleaned out, no big deal. I mean, you got 200 of them. I've had those 200 for years, actually, because I hadn't really been using I hadn't been using these. All right, guys. I'm not going to suffer you through watching me do this, but because you get the idea. All right. We're just using the pipette to fill our cavities to make our hearts. I'll be back. All right, crafters. Got our embeds poured. We're going to slide these to the side and let them set. And the next thing that we're going to do is pour, and like I said, I'm only going to do 2 bars, a really, really thin layer of the clear glycerin at the bottom, which is actually the top of the soap, so that we'll be able to see the hearts through the soap, okay? So I'm going to melt the clear glycerin soap base, and I'll be back. Okay, I got the clear glycerin soap base melted. Let me check the temperature. It's 141. It's good to pour. Got a few bubbles. Let me get rid of those because we want it to be as clear as possible. And we're only going to put a very, very thin layer because we want to be able to see our hearts. And I do hope that I'll have enough of this to be an overpour for 2 bars, but if not, we'll settle for 1 bar. Okay, get rid of the bubbles, and we'll wait for that to set and for our embeds to set, and I'll be back. Okay, our embeds have set, and I've already taken out most of them because I didn't figure you want to watch me just pop these out because you know that you have to take them out of the mold. Okay, so that's all of them, and that's gonna have to be enough. And they are pretty in red. Love it. Okay, and also you can't really see it, but you know the thin layer that we put in is set as well. All right, we need to make sure that we spritz our foundation and we spritz our embeds, okay? Because we want the two to bind together. Spritz those embeds and they get slippy. And I'm just going to put half in one and half in the other, I think. Let's see. Is that going to be enough? You want to make sure that you don't fill your mold too high, because I'm going to put a white backer on this, and we want that to be smooth on the back. We don't want the hearts to be sticking out. Okay, so we got our embeds in. So the next thing that we're going to do is melt this. Oh, I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself. I'm going to remelt this clear glycerin, and I hope that I have enough for the 2. We shall see. I'll be back. Okay, crafters, I got it melted. Let's see what the temperature is, because we want it to be as cool as possible. It's at 128, 127. Okay, I think that should be good enough. I'm going to spritz the embeds again because I want to make sure everything binds together. And you see, I'm really trying I'm going to spritz this with a little alcohol, make sure there's no bubbles, and also it'll help cool it down. Okay, we're down to 126. Yeah, I hope I have enough. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be good. Don't want it to come to the top. That's going to be out back. Oh, okay, I'm good. Let's see. Just a smidgen. Okay, all right, yeah, that was more than enough. All right. Spritz it. All right, now we have to wait for this to set, and then we're going to put our white back on, okay? I'll be back. Okay, crafters, our soap base is and embeds have set, and we're ready to add the back to it. I went ahead and melted my shea butter, and it's at 143, and it's still a little flowy, so we need to move fast. Oops. Do not forget to spritz. Okay. And we're wanting the white back. Ooh, this has gotten thick, thick, thick. I'm actually gonna have to loosen this up a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I added a little heat to it to loosen it up. Let's see. And it's down to 153. Okay, let me spritz this again, because we want this to be a smooth back. Let's get that other one. And see, we want this to be as cool as it possibly can be. Okay. All right. So we got our smooth white background. And now we just have to wait for this to set, and we can come back and unmold it together. Okay, I'll be back. All right, guys, our project has set. Let's unmold it and see what we got. I'm not in love. The hearts are not as pronounced as I would like for them to be. Yeah. See that? The back is smooth. I don't think I'm going to be gifting these. This was my original plan, was to be giving them to a friend of mine. But I'm not crazy about these. You know, not everything works out. And this is one of those. And I'm not sure. I'm thinking that I put too many hearts in here. I think if I had put less hearts, it probably would have been better. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I put too many hearts. What you guys think? But anyway, it is what it is. That's what we got today. Okay. So my recommendation would be to put less hearts in so that they can pop against the white background. Okay. Let me put it here so perhaps you can see it better. Can you see that? Yeah. That did not turn out the way I planned. But it's usable soap, so you know I'll be using it. All right, guys. That's all I have for you today. Sometimes it doesn't work out. This is one of those times. I will See you next time. Bye, guys.